everyone, this is an informational, I guess, video of kind of the eating plans and container systems for those of you that are using 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, 22-Minute Hardcore, Hammer and Chisel, and a variety of other programs, but these are kind of the ones that focus on the container systems. So first of all, each of you has gotten some sort of an eating plan book in your package of stuff, and it should have, in your box, you should have Shakeology, you should have your program, and then within your program, you're going to have an eating plan. Now, in the eating plan, they set it up so that you can calculate kind of where you're supposed to eat and the food you're supposed to eat. So, it's a common misconception that just working out is what will make you lose weight, or working out and kind of eating healthy, but in all reality, it's more eating healthy and kind of working out. You should do both together, but the eating part is a large, like 80% of your success. So if you're somebody who really wants to see the best results, then I would strongly suggest that you follow the eating plan as closely as possible. So in the book, you'll have a getting started section. Now, I'm backwards because I'm on my front camera, so but you guys can figure it out. Within that plan, or that little page there, you will put in your information, and it will help you calculate which eating plan you should be eating under. And most of them are pretty similar, and this is the one for 21 Day Fix Extreme, which is basically the same as the 21 Day Fix plan without kind of the potential substitutions. So for me, I eat on the first plan, which is basically 1,200 to 1,499 calories, and that's for primarily when I'm trying to lose weight, or just looking to trim a little bit. If I'm looking to build some muscle, I actually bump myself up to the second plan and really try to eat more there to kind of build that muscle and get a little bit more in. So in your box as well, you would have gotten your containers. So here's a stack, okay? They're very cute. Make a little tower here. You have 7, really, because you have 2 of these. The very first thing I do is I put my little labels on them because I'm very type A, so I like my labels. And the way it works for me, I get 3 vegetables a day, which is your green. And basically, you're supposed to kind of chop up the vegetables and make sure that they fit in the container or whatever else you're doing, and then that is your serving. It takes a long time to get used to serving size, and I think I'm at a point now where I can kind of eyeball it, but at the beginning, I definitely chopped everything up and made sure it was the right size before I packaged it. So for example, if I was going to take some, like cucumber for a snack, I would cut it up and then either take it in this or transfer it to another container after I had already measured it out. So I get 3 of these. I get 2 purples a day, which is fruit. I get 4 proteins, which is the red. I get 2 carbs, which is the yellow, and that was probably the hardest one for me to measure because I think we sometimes have a tendency to fill our plate with carbs, and this is actually the serving size. So getting used to this was definitely a challenge. I get 1 of the blue, which is cheeses and sometimes nuts, and it's called Healthy Fats Avocado, for example. And then I get a seeds and dressing, and I get 2 tablespoons, which might be my oils or peanut butter or things like that. So that's a normal day for me. Now, for me, planning-wise, I use a weekly tracker, and it looks like this. It's something I found on Pinterest, and the days are listed across the top, along with a little kind of check-off for all the different types of containers I get, so that I can kind of check them off as I go through my day. I will actually write out at least Monday through Friday, the Sunday before, so that I know what I'm eating each day, because being a teacher and working full-time, trying to meal plan is sometimes hard during the week, so I really want to make sure that I get it done on Sunday so that I'm ready to go and set up for success. So the first thing that you need to know is, those of you who are using Shakeology, Shakeology is a red, and it's just a straight up red without anything added to it. So as you kind of plan out your day, I do Shakeology for breakfast every day. That's it. That's just what I do. So I go ahead and just write Shakeology on here, and I check off a little red, and it just depends on what I'm adding. Now, I do cafe latte, so sometimes the only thing I might add would be, like pure vanilla extract, which really doesn't give me any other extra thing on here. Or sometimes if I'm feeling like I want something like vanilla or chocolate, I might add a fruit to it. So I'd check off a red and a purple, and I would measure that out and make sure that it was that it was accurate based on this container. So then what I do is I plan my lunches and my dinners, and then I kind of plan my snacks around what's left, because I want to make sure that I'm getting all of my nutrients throughout the day. I try to space things out as much as possible. And the other thing that I have done is try to really get my carbs done either in my snack in the morning, my lunch, maybe my snack in the afternoon, but I try to keep carbs out of dinner as much as possible, just so that my body has more time to burn those before I go to bed at night. So I will upload this to the team page, or the challenge page, so that you guys can see it and look at it. There are a variety of other trackers. Some of the books have them in it, and if that works for you, that's great. My biggest advice is really just write it all down and start writing out your containers and measure things. Protein like this, so chop up the chicken that you're going to have, or get a scale. Most of these have an equivalency in cups or half cups or ounces, so your books can kind of give you an indication of what your meal plan is supposed to have in that area. But if you have any questions, please ask. The other thing to kind of think about is trying to, especially in snacks, pair either a healthy fat or protein with your fruit or vegetable that you're having for your snack. So I, a lot of times, might do hummus and carrots, or hummus and peppers or something for a snack, and that gives your body kind of that double dose of protein and vegetable, or kind of extra energy boost, I guess, at that point. Let me think, what else might you need to know? That might be about it. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for, and we can talk you through maybe a good way to set up your day, or a good way to set up your week. But the biggest key is just making sure that you plan ahead. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't want to plan for the week and you just want to plan for the day, I still would plan it out in the morning and say, this is what I'm eating for lunch, this is what I'm eating for dinner. And track it out as best you can. Worst case, I literally keep one of these with me during the day and just check it off as I go on days that I'm, kind of haphazard and haven't had as much time to plan, just so that I know that I'm on track. So I hope that that's helpful. And if you have any questions, ask, and can't wait to get started with you guys. Happy prepping!